Morning, guys. Just a moment. So we'll wait for a minute. Let others join. Yes, sir. Right. Right. So yesterday, unfortunately, unexpected rain. With that, I don't have any power and no network. So that's the reason yesterday session postponed to today. Right. Before that, what we have explained, like just we'll go through a quick view. Just 2 minutes, I will finish. So first, I have explained about Android definition, like it is a software stack. Software stack in the sense it is a framework. Framework means what we need to learn. So Android, if I want to learn, so I want to know information about Android SDK. Using Android SDK only are going to be implemented. After that, I told history about Android. You can see in the demo videos, right? It was idea started in the year 2005 by Andy Rubin. So his idea was open source mobile operating system, working title. And at the same time, whatever the company running by Andy Rubin, it was acquired by Google. So Google became vendor for Android. And after that, they started implementing software, and it should be unique and supported for all existing mobile stakeholders. So what they formed to attract mobile stakeholders like Samsung, Micromax, those kind of guys. For that, they formed a committee, OCJA. So Open Handset Alliance is a group, so where mobile vendors can register their mobiles, okay, so to get this open source mobile operating system free after implementation. So before implementation, they started it. So some people, they joined and they supported to implement Android operating system. After that, 2008, the product came into the picture. So from 2008 to 2022, total 19 versions of Android operating system released into the market. So that we have seen here. After that, so we have this Android application development. So how we have to do is Android application development. If I would like to do earlier, working title is mobile operating system, open source mobile operating system. But later it renamed to Android. Now Android devices are many. Like first of all, Android mobiles, Android smart TVs, Android smart watches, and Android infotainment devices in the car, right? So very few months, next in very few months, we may get like nowadays we are getting smart electric vehicles, right? Electric scooters. So in that also they are doing. So very soon we may get opportunity to start implementing Android application. Okay, so whenever you are implementing Android application, you need to divide it into two parts and then you start integrating it. So what are the two parts of Android application is? First one is you need to implement graphical user interface, that is front end, and second one is the back end. So front end, we are writing with XML coding. It's so easy. It's very better than and very easier than HTML. Okay, so it contains almost all similar properties for each view. Okay, so just we need to continue with the what we can say. Sometimes you need to customize like color, text size, font, those kind of things. I am going to be explaining. So everything is drag and drop. So how I can drag and drop means to start designing or to start implementing your Android application, you need to download Android Studio IDE. So from where you will get it? So you will have developer.android.com website. So from the developer.android.com website, so this Android Studio, you will get it for free of cost. Okay. So they are IO22 they are doing. If you wanna, you can register. Okay. So they are going to be explain you the concepts what they are going to be released officially. Okay. Android Studio download for free of cost. So using Android Studio IDE only, we are going to be implement all the applications whatever we want to implement. And backend completely we are working with the Java. You can also write in Kotlin, but Kotlin another tutor is available. I am working with Java. Okay. So in Java, what are required for us? I just need object-oriented programming concepts. If you are okay with that, that's more than enough. If you don't know also, while I am writing, I will explain based on this property I have taken. Okay. So after that, learning Android SDK, it contains total 5 parts. So what are the 5 parts are activity, intent, services, broadcast receiver, content provider. So learning about these things are our course with example. Every concept have a example. Based on that we will work. Okay. So along with that, I am going to be explain you external database, FCM, push Android application into Play Store. All these things I am going to be explain. Okay. So after that, I started teaching some technical names like Android SDK, that is software development kit, Android Studio IDE. Always you have to call Studio as IDE. Professionally, you have to call it as IDE, Integrated Development Environment. And NDK, Native Development Kit. That is any hardware programming. If you wanna integrate, so that will be treated as a NDK. Next, graphical user interface. So what is graphical user interface? That means user interface or screen, whatever you are designing. XML language, extensive markup language. Okay, Android virtual device, application programming interface, application packaging key. These are some abbreviations which are important for us during our sessions. Okay, so last class I explained you. So make your Android setup by making Java setup available in your PC, as well as you need to download Android Studio. Along with that, you will get Android SDK as well as AVD. Okay, so these things you will get. Now, today, what we are going to be concentrate. Okay, first of all, I want to explain Android versions. Okay, Android versions and API name, API numbers, or else I'll write versions and APIs. So what is API? See, I told you, like application programming interface, right? Application programming interface. Application programming interface means what? Any new feature introduced, what they are going to be work out. Okay, so what is version means, for example, there are some names for our Android, right? Astro, Beta, Bender, Cupcake, Donut, Eclair, Froyo, like that. So many versions are there. Sorry, what I'm doing, I'm copying the previous things, because to align all those, it will take some time to make my time save. I'm doing this one. Okay. I think you are able to see this. Okay. See, Android versions. So what are the different versions? Since from 2008 to 2022, how many versions they have released, and what is its API level? So we need to understand. Excuse me. Right. The first version, say I have written bottom to top. Why it is, I will let you. So first version they released into the market, alpha, in the year 2008. Other name exists for it is Astro, version number 1.0, API level 1. So what is the difference between version number and API? Version is SDK version. Okay, keep it in mind. Version is SDK version. I have a question here. So what is the use of reminding SDK version and API version? Okay, you no need to remember all. You need to remember the upcoming or the updated, the one which you are using, because in your application development you are going to be state that I am using so and so version of Android operating system. Okay, this is the SDK version, this is the API version. Okay, this is just a kind of information to you. Since from Android starting, what are the versions available? Okay, so you no need to remember all these. What is the top level? So which one we are using to implement our Android application, that you remind, it's okay. Or else, while you are creating application itself, Android Studio is giving you the option to choose the operating system. Okay, so I'll show you that once we have done with this. Okay, now see what I am doing here. First one is Alpha Astro, SDK version is 1.0. This is API level 1. Okay, next we got second version Beta Bender, that is 1.1, API level 2. Immediately we got some update. Next third one Cupcake 1.5 version, it's API level 3, NDK, Native Development Kit. I told, right, any of the application, if it would like to support Android additional hardware, then it will be taken care by NDK. NDK is a embedded C program that will be implemented like a library and it will be pushed into your application. Okay, so I will let you know once we started programming. Okay, next we got Donut, it's 1.6, API level 4 and NDK version 2 started. Next level. After Donut, Eclair released 3 times. One is 2.0, 2.0.1, okay, 2.1, like this. Okay. I'm sorry, this one need a bigger space on top. Two 2.0.1, 2.1, 3 times. Why 3 times? Means updated patches. For example, that is initial time, right? So every product during initial stage, it won't work 100%. Somewhere they will find some bugs. That bugs they are going to be rectified. After that, Froyo released one time 2.2.x. So API level 8 and DK4. After that, Gingerbread 2 times. Okay, 2.32, 2.3.7. That's okay. Honeycomb we got 3.0. So with the API level 11, okay, API level 12, API level 13. These are the versions. Next, I got Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0.3 to 4.0.4. Next, Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean also released 3 times, 4.1 to 4.3, API level from 16 to 18. Next, we got Kit Kat 4.4, 4.4.4 to API level 19. Okay, so up to here, these are very old versions. Now we are not working with all these versions. Okay, we are not working. Why? Because from Lollipop operating system onwards, this you need to remember. Lollipop is a 5.0 version. SDK, okay, which contains API level 21, API level 22. See, we must support our Android SDK. We must support our Android API level 21 only. Material design. What is material design means? Recycler view, like data shopping cart applications you are seeing, right? The data they were aligned in a proper manner. So how they did it? Okay. Next, fragments. After that table, we have this. Sorry, tabs system, view pager, like so many new advanced came. So those libraries they have integrated from Lollipop. These libraries cannot support lower versions of Android. Okay, it is supporting from Lollipop and greater than Lollipop, but lower than that we are not supporting. It is not supporting, so that Google also avoiding that. So now officially Google confirmed that. So KitKat and lower than KitKat, okay, those people are not existing in the world. Okay, so even though there are one or two customers, we can ignore, it's not our problem. Let them purchase the new phones. Okay, so that is their risk. So we are targeting all the mobile applications with a Lollipop. So why I am telling this one is, whenever you are creating application in Android Studio, it will ask an it will ask a option called minimum SDK. Minimum SDK you are supporting is Lollipop. Minimum API level is 21. Okay, minimum SDK what? Lollipop. Minimum API level is 21. What is the target? Target means max or latest version, that is Android 13. Okay, so Lollipop also released 2 times, 5.0, 5.1. After that you got Marshmallow. Okay, Nougat released 2 times again, and you got Oreo 2 times, 8.1.0. Next Pi. So Pi with API level 28. After that, Google stopped announcing new names because of the COVID, but they are keep releasing the versions, maybe because of the IO summit. Okay, so they are going to be release all these version names. After Pi, we got developer versions 10, 11, 12. Current working is 13. Current working is 13. So 13 version of. So why they have named it as? Because of the SDK versions. Okay, so what is the target SDK we are doing? API level 32. API level 32, it's Android 13. What is the minimum SDK you have to use? Lollipop, that is 21. So always remember, API level 21 is nothing but Lollipop. Okay, and the latest, today it is 32, tomorrow it is 33 also. Okay, so target based on the advanced SDK you downloaded, and minimum is 21. Okay, minimum is 21. What else lower than 21? If I take material design components, won't support. Those libraries won't support lower than that operating system. Okay, I think you understand this one, right? So this is not necessary. Remember this one, and remember this one. That's it. Okay. Now I am going to be start the important stuff about this. See, up to now you have listened class, or you are not feeling good with the concept. It's okay. That's general information. From now onwards, it's time to concentrate more. Okay, so this is the real time things which we have to work out. Graphical user interface implementation. So how I gonna implement graphical user interface in our Android? Okay, that is the concept. So here, to implement a graphical user interface, I have to write a XML language. Okay, as I already stated that XML is a universal language, and it is very what I can say, very easier than HTML. Okay, so I have to learn XML language about to start Android GUI implementation. So XML is a universal language. Here, XML language I am using for the purpose of Android graphical user interface implementation. Some other, for example, Java. In case of Java, XML language is to display user expected output from the web service. Okay, so that is a data representation format in Java. Like that, in different technologies, they will use for different things. Okay, so today you are using in GUI for Android, that is a language to started implementing your what we can say, it is a screen. Okay, so basically XML language, why we are going to be used? We are going to be used to implement Android screen, Android front end screens. Okay, so in general format I made front end screens. Okay, so front end screens, front end screen will be called as, okay, so always technical name you need to remember. Okay, in the companies we will talk like layout only. So what is layout? You should not think. Layout is nothing but it's a screen, XML screen. Okay, so layout will be saved in the format of saved in .xml format. Okay, so which format you are going to be saved? .xml format. Okay, so basically whenever you started implementing some application, so you are going to be write some file names like that. So this XML language file I am going to be saving .xml format, and some conditions I will let you know. After that I will start writing this. So always layout name should be represented in lowercase letters, should be represented. This is important, in lowercase letters only. Okay, as it won't support uppercase. Support uppercase and special characters. Uppercase and special characters. Special characters means what? We can say like underscore it will support. Okay, at the rate. Okay, so exclamatory mark, hash, dollar, percentile, ampersand, star, these are all it won't support. Okay, next one. How I am going to be write a XML file name format. Consider I am writing all are lowercase, activity underscore main dot XML. Like this you have to. What is that? Activity underscore main dot XML. Why I have written activity underscore main? So why not other names? That I am going to be let you know once I started implementing Android Studio. Okay, so like this lowercase letters only you have to write. Don't write uppercase. If you write uppercase, it won't accept. Okay, fine. Now you understand GUI implementation in Android can be done with the help of XML language that will be saved in .xml format. This is the naming convention. Okay, very nice. That's so good. Next point. XML language in Android have two important things. Okay, so what are those? One is view, second one is view. Okay, so first you need to learn about what is a view, what is a view. I'm writing here what is a view. Any component or element used in Android XML screen. Okay, so this is first definition. This is first definition. We have second one also. Any object in Android backend class treated as a view. I will explain more about it. Don't worry. So what are the two things I am telling here? First one, if you want to learn XML, you need to understand two things. One is view, another one is view group. First, we will try to understand what is a view here. View is nothing but any component or element used in Android XML screen. What is component or element? Basically, if you have seen in the web pages or in your applications, there is a button, username field, password field, sign in button, login button, forgot password, remember me, right? Like that, many options are there. So login button is there. Button is a view. Remember me, checkbox. Checkbox is a view. Remember me, text. Text is a view. Username field you are entering, right? Enter username field. When you click on it, it will launch keypad. That is also a view. Password field, that is also a view. Okay. So whatever the thing you are writing in your XML, by default, that will be treated as a view. And whenever I am implementing its logic in our backend class, okay, that will be treated as a view. View is nothing but it's an object. In our Java, object, anything in real world, that is called object, right? Same, anything from Android XML screen, that will be treated as a view. Hope you understand. So any component or element that will be treated as what it is? View. So any object which you have taken in from the backend, that is also treated as view. Okay. Slowly, one by one, I will get to it. Next, what is a view group? I'll give some gap because both are looks attaching. What is a view group? Aligning number of views in a specified manner called view group. Just to try to understand what it is, you are going to be align number of views in a one second. No information. It remains same. Just a moment. I got a ping from office. So aligning number of views in a specified manner called view group. So number of views I am taking, for example, button, username, password, all you need to be aligned vertical, or you need username, password, vertical. I will keep two buttons. One is um, this one. Sign in button, cancel button. Both together horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So based on your requirement, you are going to be aligned. Number of views. Okay. So view groups, so many are available in our Android. Okay. Here some key points I'm writing. See, remember this thing. View group also called as layout. See, there is one confusion. Every screen what you are creating, that is a layout. Okay. So whenever we are telling create a layout, so create a layout means you need to understand I need to create a screen. But nobody will tell you create a view group. That's your option. Okay, in real time, what we will tell, create a layout. Layout in the sense it is a screen. Okay, don't get confused. It is a view group. Nobody will tell you take this view group. It's your opinion. It's your option to select which one I need. Okay, so don't get confused. Layout, another name for this is root element. Root element. So in any of the names we will call it. Okay, right. Next, multiple view groups are available in our Android. Multiple view groups, sorry, here I have written wrong. View groups are available in Android. Okay, so namely, I am writing one by one. The first and foremost and important thing, linear layout. Why I am giving much preference for this? It is very easy, lightweight. Any complex design I can implement with linear layout. Okay. Next we have constraint layout. Constraint layout. Next, here we have scroll view. Okay. Scroll view means what? If I want to make my screen scrollable, scroll view. Okay. Next we will have app bar layout too. Those things will come in a specific one, not required here. Table layout. Mostly we will use these. Okay. Mostly we will use these on. Other than that, nothing we will use. I'll show you where it is available and how it is. So whatever the names I have written, everyone is available in our Android store. Okay. So linear layout, it is available. It is available to make views alignment horizontal, vertical. Okay. So linear layout, it contains horizontal, vertical. Which one you want? Constraint layout, that is different. Scroll view, table layout, it's all each individual. Okay. Now, I forgot to write some example here. View. View is nothing but I can treat like a button. Okay. Edit text. Edit text means username field. Text view. Any title you are going to be write. Okay. Text field. Text one. Okay. Checkbox. Checkbox. Radio button. Everything. Radio button. Dash dash dash. Okay. Here view groups are these only. Views are nothing but these. View groups are nothing but these things. I hope you understand up to this. Now I am writing important points about this. any view group or view contains okay, similar or mandatory XML properties. Okay, so what are those? So first of all, how to write a XML property? First of all, to write XML property, okay, Schema XML Tag. I'll show you what is Schema XML Tag. Okay, remember this word. Tomorrow I'm going to show it to you. Schema XML Tag required to write any property for a view or view group. Property for a view or view group. Okay, guys. So what I am telling, important one tag is required. What is the tag? Is Schema XML Tag. So how can I write this? You no need to worry. When you create any XML file, okay, by default it will be generated. In our Android Studio, whenever you create any XML file, by default it will get generated. You no need to worry about it. Okay, so how it look like? I'm going to be right. See, it look like XMLNS colon Android equals to XMLNS colon Android equals to some value will be there, HTTPS colon / some blah 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 blah. Okay, so this is the tag, XML tag. So using this only, I'm going to be write properties. Okay, common or mandatory properties. Mandatory. What are those? See, I'm writing mandatory properties. Here, Android. This Android I am writing because of this tag. Okay, Android colon layout underscore width. Guys, don't worry. I will explain everything practically. Okay, today I want to explain theoretically. That's what altogether I'm explaining. Tomorrow I will start you Android Studio. I'll write XML code in front of you so that you will get understand. So directly if I start writing, you can't understand. That is the reason I'm explaining here. Okay, so layout underscore width. Here you need to add some value. Okay, what is that value? I will write. Next, Android colon layout underscore height. These two are mandatory properties. If you are writing a view or view group, these two properties are mandatory. I have a question here. What happens if I won't write width? Simply it will throw an error in your XML saying that width property not defined for the view. Height property not defined for the view. Like that, you will get directly error. So if you are creating a view or view group, like for a button, for a layout, for consider layout is what? Consider linear layout. I'm writing a button. For button, these two properties will come. For linear layout also, these two properties will come. For example, let me write button properties. How it will look like? Okay, I will write the linear layout properties. How it will look like? Okay, so here one important point. So when I am writing this one. Every XML screen must start start with one second, view group only. Okay, it must start with view group. So why view group, guys? Because it is mandatory. It is mandatory. So in what case it is mandatory? While explaining practical, I will let you know. Okay. So here I am writing. Here I am taking direct linear layout. So as per the above statement, every XML screen must start with the view group. Consider I have created activity main.xml. In that I am writing linear layout. So whenever I have written linear layout, the first property it will come to me. What is the property? XMLNS:Android. After that, mandatory you need to write width to height. Mandatory you need to write width to height. I have written width to height. And this linear layout, it is applicable horizontal or vertical. You want to horizontal or vertical. So that property you need to write. So if you don't write that property, it will take by default horizontal. Default orientation, it will be called as orientation. So orientation default for linear layout is horizontal. If I want vertical, views alignment vertical, I used to write orientation. Don't worry, here I am writing everything, but there if you type O, everything will come. So I want vertical, I am giving vertical. After that, this tag. Inside this, consider I am writing a button. For button, what are the properties required? For the button, width, height, same guys. Width, height common for a view group and a view. And for a view, one more important property, that is ID. So you are going to be generate some ID for this. How can I write ID? @ plus ID by give some ID. Consider it is button BT underscore. What purpose I am using? Login purpose. Like this. BT underscore login. Why ID is required here? ID is required because this button is placed in the XML. When I click on button, in the backend, I need to execute logic, right? So I need to give connection between front end and backend. That connection will be established by ID property. You understand? Okay. Right. Next property. For a button, on top of button, what is the title or text you would like to display? So that text you have to write here. Consider I am writing here sign in button. You want to write any additional property, you can write or else close it. After closing this, you need to write close tag of linear layout. Sorry, close tag you can write like this. Okay. So why we need view group only means inside a linear layout, how many buttons I want, I can write inside. But directly if I place a view, only one view can be written. Okay, that practically I will show tomorrow. Don't get confused. Now I have a question. Sir, you have written vertical here, button login here, sign in here. What about this width to height properties dash dash? Okay, see that properties I will explain and I will end up for today. So after explaining, I will let you know what it is. Width and height properties. So this width and height properties mandatory for view as well as view group, right? So total 3 properties will be there, guys. Okay. What are the 3 properties? First one, match underscore parent. For example, consider screen size. Okay. My screen starts here. My screen starts here and it will end here. it will end here. Okay, so this gap is there, right? This is complete screen width. Complete screen width, you can call it as match parent. Practically, I will show you. Don't worry. Okay. First property, match parent. Match parent means what? If you write width as match parent, it will consider width completely. If you consider height, this is the height. Consider overall height. This is the height of the layout. So this is the height means you can write height value match parent. Okay. Like this. Height, width. Height, width. So this width I want end to end match parent. Height I want end to end match parent. Okay. Second property, wrap underscore content. What do you mean by wrap? Wrap means adjust. Adjust as much as you want. So I want see this much width is there. In that I want this much only. You can write wrap content. So how much you are writing that much? For example, I have taken a button. Button width, what is the text size? That much only it required. Then you can write wrap content here. Button height based on the text height, you can write wrap content. I want button width completely to occupy end to end. I will write match parent. Height I want as text height wrap content. Like that. Tomorrow practically I will show you. Don't get worried. And third one, we have option called hard coded 250 density pixel. Okay, so our 200 density pixel or 100 density pixel hard coded value. Okay, so this will be called as hard coded. Hard coded. So why hard coded required for you? So hard coded values are required for you if required if there is no space available, or that is a requirement for your client that must be displayed within the limited width. Okay, hard coded. Basically, we should not write because Android devices are available from 5 inches to 10 inches. Okay, so if you write hard coded in the 10-inch tablet, it will become very smaller one. So try to avoid this one always. Better to use these two only. So I will concentrate more on this one. Okay. So what is DP? Density pixels. Density pixels. Okay. So whatever I explained, view group, and the properties. Okay. What are all today I have given? Just I will share it with you. Okay. Please remember that whatever I have given. Okay. So that is just theory today. You must remind. Okay. So tomorrow I am going with the practical session. So tomorrow I am going to be start. I'm going to be start Android Studio. This text won't go. What is this? 1 second. Okay, maybe he has not given any permission to share messages. It's okay. It's okay. I'll share with you. Guys, if you don't mind, if you are able to send your mail ID, please share me your mail ID so that in case of any time slot changes, okay, in case of any updates in class, class timings or holiday or any leave I need. Okay, I will inform you. So it will not make you waste of your time. Okay, so if you are able to type a message, okay, so please share me your Gmail ID. Okay, this is for what? Sharing material with you. Okay, informing about class timings. You are not getting any mail means the session remains same. Okay, if you are getting a mail just for up to my sessions, you know, every day better to check your email once. Okay, so because if anything happen, you know, I will inform at least before 1 hour. Okay, before 1 hour or half an hour or in the night itself. So this is 6 a.m. right? Even I can't wake up before 6 a.m. So I will inform you in the night. Okay, while ending your day, you know, just check your email. I think you are using mobiles, in that it is available. You didn't receive any mail from me, consider that class will be there. You receive mail means class postponed or some information I will share. Okay, please remember that. So that's it from today. If you have any queries, please let me know. Okay, so others also yet to be joined. Maybe they are joining from tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We'll see that. So are you okay with, are you understanding the theory or anything I need to change? See, these are all theory. By seeing also you can learn, not a big problem. Okay, so from tomorrow I am going to be start Android Studio officially, and I am going to be start implementing practical things. Okay, so one by one, first I will start teaching you graphical user interface, which I already started. Okay, so tomorrow I will implement one screen so that you can understand how XML can be written, how simple it is. Okay, what are the additional properties you need to learn. Next, I will start slowly implementing backend. Okay, so after that I will start combined together and execution. After that I'll take a bit high, a bit high, a bit high, last tough programming. Like that I will take. Okay, so that is the idea. So as you know already, it will take completely 45 hours, right? Okay, so any questions related to today, or any information you want to know from my side? So don't hesitate to ask me. Okay, so suggestions or queries always welcome. Okay, right, I don't want to waste your time more. So any queries you can ask, or else you can leave the meeting. We'll meet again tomorrow 6 a.m. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.